Virgo, welcome to your general reading. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. As you can see, we've had a color change, but rather, as I was telling Taurus, I'm just going back to my roots. This is actually my real hair color. So, bye-bye blonde, you know? It's time. It was time. You know what I mean? You just have that feeling where, you know what? It's time for change. But, to be honest with you, it's not too dramatic. Like I said, this is my real hair color. I hope you are well. What is going on for Virgo, please? Show me that Virgo energy. Show me that Virgo energy, please. What's up for Virgo? Show me Virgo, please. What's going on? Show me Virgo. Let's start with the recent past. Wheel of Fortune. Two of Cups. The Emperor. Oh my. Okay, we got some strong-willed energy here. The Wheel of Fortune. Hopefully things opened up for you in regards to a love connection. Two of Cups. Something that you, in reaction to it, the Emperor, right? I am standing in my power. Hopefully it's a connection that feels good and that it serves you. Okay? It seems to open up in that positive way. We shall see. All right? But you might have some Aries in your chart. You could be dealing with one. What's the current? What's the current energy, please, for Virgo? What's going on? Show me that current energy, please, for Virgo. What's up? Judgment. The Moon. Knights of Pentacles. Okay. It's like something's been calling to you for a long time. And it's coming from a space of the Moon energy. Kind of wants to come out. Kind of wants to be dealt with. The Moon, Pisces energy does not have to be. Knights of Pentacles there. Slowly but surely some progress. Hopefully we're getting something out of the Moon energy, not going further into it for some of you. Kind of like my hair, it just kind of feels like it was time with Judgment. Something that needs to be addressed. Okay? For some of you, it feels like it's time to get out of the depths of those waters for which we can bury those things that make us feel terribly uncomfortable. Okay? It's time to bring something out. Now hopefully we're doing exactly that. Hopefully we're experiencing some sort of reemergence of energy that might be critical to you. It might be going at a particular pace, okay? But that doesn't mean that you're not trying to address it or meet it where it is. Show me the future, please. What's really in there? What are you really feeling? What are you really experiencing? Some of you feel very compelled at this time to bring that particular truth forward. Show me the future, please, for Virgo. Show me the future, please, for Virgo. Show me that future, please, for Virgo. Show me the future. Eight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Ten of Wands. Okay. It may say something here about that workflow is very interesting. Two of Wands is your overall. Six of Cups is your underlying decision to make. Yes. There might be some dissatisfaction in your structure in terms of finances, the rigidity, the practical, the day-to-day. Perhaps you do want it to change, perhaps you don't want it to change. I need to see. Either way, there's this idea of Ten of Wands. It's a struggle. But it might have to do with your personal finances, work situation, work opportunity. It could be that you feel that you need more or you want more, or that there's a particular stagnation in your workflow. All right? It's like I have a lot of stress and a lot of burden and a lot of output, but nothing seems to be changing in my Eight of Pentacles. Now, this could be your day-to-day environment as well with someone else. Again, with Earth energy, the Earth Pentacle is different. You tend to put a lot into it. It's not just money or your time or your energy or your efforts. Those are all spendable concepts of the Pentacle. It also is likely containing your emotional energy as well as your passionate energy. Again, for Earth signs, it's different. You tend to put a lot more into one basket, you understand? So we'll see. But it feels like there's nothing but stress and no improvement in the future. Not enough improvement, but there's still a fair amount of strain. That hasn't changed. Something like that. Let's see what's going on. I'm terribly intrigued. We're going to start here with that Two of Wands, looking outward upon the world, possibly communicating, but having a decision to make. Show me this Two of Wands, please, for Virgo. Show me this Two of Wands, please, for Virgo. Show me this. Show me this Two of Wands, please. Yeah. Show me this Two of... Okay, we got some resistance here. Reflecting energies on the split. Show me this Two of Wands, please, for Virgo. Ten of Swords, Knight of Wands, the High Priestess. Your intuition is trying to tell you, almost aggressively, to make a decision here about ending something, possibly. I don't think you've decided it yet. I don't. I think you're trying to listen to yourself. It's the Ten of Swords. It's like, I need to make a decision here. The High Priestess, though, which is kind of a quiet internal knowledge, is being met with that Knight of Wands. It's like, I need to take some action towards this. I need to figure out the direction. Do I need to end this thing or not? Ten of Swords, it's under contemplation with the Two of Wands energy. So many of you, you're thinking about contemplating something now that is difficult, burdensome, and you want to make a decision on it, but you want to make the right decision. And it has to do with a potential ending. I don't know that it's necessarily love connection. It could be a work thing. Could be. We shall see. Like I said, the Pentacle contains more than one thing to you. I do know this, in the future orientation, it looks like not much has changed. We will see upon clarification if you have more of a resolution in this respect. But there's something here in critical and understanding why you're feeling compelled to come out of the moon. So again, I always talk about the moon like people understand it. And then I always get questions, what's the moon mean? Okay, it's those things that we don't want to deal with, honestly. And they tend to run pretty deep. Okay, are more secret internal things, so secret that even we may not be aware of it. How we really feel about something, a situation, a circumstance, a person, you know. So we kind of bury it under the moon because some of those concepts are not easy. We don't always want to deal with them, okay, particularly about how we really, quote unquote, feel about a situation, person, or circumstance. Also, our illusions, our delusions, the things we talk ourselves into that we know aren't actually true, but again, we don't want to confront that, so we put it under the moon, things like that. You know, I don't default to intuition. That's what the High Priestess is for. So no, I don't use the moon as intuition. I don't. It usually represents something much larger. Now, in terms of intuition, you might be feeling that there's something here that you're supposed to address, but you may not know how to navigate it. There's an uncomfortable feeling here that you feel compelled to answer a particular question within yourself. And it's taking a long time. So it's not for lack of awareness, but getting more in touch with what this is. That's what I'm curious about as well. Because your intuition is talking to you. It's saying, Virgo, make a decision. And you're trying to. Making a decision to end what? We shall see. All right. Show me this, please. Show me this. Show me the Wheel of Fortune, please, for Virgo. What changed in the recent past? Show me this Wheel of Fortune, please. Some of this, oh, okay. For some of you, it is matters of the heart. Some of this Wheel of Fortune. In the recent past, please, for Virgo. Some of this Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Queen of Wands. Temperance. Could literally be dealing with some Sag energy right there. Okay. Determination to heal. How so? Heal from what? Page of Cups. It's not telling me too much. Ambition, direction, Eight of Cups, having to have walk away from something. Okay, it could be so interesting. There is this idea here of I had to deal with change in the past. It required me to kind of get over it, which I don't care to use. That's the energy I'm reading with the Queen of Wands here. Like, don't let this affect me, right? That's our game face energy. That's our ambition. Something changed here. It required a walking away, something that was dissatisfying to you, possibly the person surrounding you, I don't know. But it kind of required you, Virgo, to put on this brave face of, that's fine. That's fine. We'll heal from this. We'll get over this. It required a parting of ways with something. And again, it may not have been love. It might have been a situation. I don't know. Whatever that means to you. It does look situational because that Wheel of Fortune is there. But it did require walking away. Something was dissatisfying here, and your reaction to it was, brave face. We're going to get through this. I'm going to get through this. We're going to get through this. Something like that. There is a we here. But, yeah, the situation's unsatisfying. We're going to deal with it. Carry on. Carry on. Virgo's energy says carry on. All right? So let's see that Two of Cups. Show me that Two of Cups, please. Show me that Two of Cups, please. Show me that Two of Cups, please, for Virgo. Show me this Two of Cups. Knight of Swords. Taking action in love, Two of Swords. Some confusion here about feelings, expectations. Are we opening up in a better way? The idea is, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but we had some swift action here. There's some confusion. It's kind of like a rush job. It's kind of a hack job. I'm hacking away at this. Okay? I feel like it's in the best interest for us. Right? And it's going to open us up into new love or a new opportunity or into a place of healing. It does feel like it's attacking. It's like, I'm going to get in there and fix it. I'm not entirely sure what the problem is, but I'm going to get in there and fix it. It's like whatever it is that would heal us or make us happy or help us move forward. I'm not quite sure what I'm rushing into, but I'm going to make it happen. Right? I'm going to make it happen, and it's going to open us up into a place of healing and new love energy or renewal love energy. Okay, it's going to make us feel better. I keep getting a us, I keep getting a we. And it's like we're going to do what we need to do. Something like that. We're going to do what we need to do, Virgo is saying. Okay, we might be rushing a little fast, and we may not actually know all the real questions. You know, but we're going to do it anyway. I don't know how to explain that. It's coming across as, I am taking action. There's a lot of questions here in regards to our love energy. But we're going to hope for the best. A decision was made, and it was kind of done blindly. That's what's interesting to me. The Knight of Swords says, I know exactly where I'm going. I know exactly how I'm taking action. But I'm a little confused by the situation. We're kind of doing this with a blindfold on. But it's in the best interest of our love energy. It's in the best interest in this concept of you and I. And it's going to open us up into a better heart expansion, or we'll heal from this in time. So again, it's kind of like blindly taking action towards something that, in your opinion, required a great deal of attention, immediate attention and action. Boom, boom, boom. But it's kind of like this. Action. I'm not quite sure where we're going, but I'm pretty sure it's like this. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I'm guessing these two, of course, are related. There's the decision here, the bravery of that decision. We're going to leave this situation or circumstance behind. We're going to be great. We're going to heal from this. It's going to be awesome. Look at us go. But it's got a rush to it. It's got a rush to it. The anticipation to feel better for you and your person were both here. It's like you both had to walk away from a situation or circumstance, and there was a strong anticipation everything's going to be fine. This is for us. We got this, even though I don't feel like we're aware of everything and we're kind of rushing things, but still, we're going to be fine. Right? The Emperor's here. I'm standing in my power. I know what's up. Show me the Emperor, please. 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 Let's do one more. Show me the Emperor, please. Show me the Emperor, please. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. The idea is that you had a goal in mind here. This isn't random. I know the action was fast and it was choppy, and you didn't have all the answers to the question, but the idea is this firm insistence, this is going to lend to my stability, this is going to lend to my pentacle, this is going to lend to the strength of my household and my security. I know this as Emperor, right? All right, Four of Pentacles. Didn't quite turn out that way. It didn't quite turn out that way, your energy is suggesting, but you had a bigger goal in mind, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You anticipated it. You anticipated it. It didn't quite work out that way, though. Four of Pentacles. The expectation was larger than the output. I don't know why. But the anticipation was there, that it would increase and things would get better, and that you would have a stronger sense of income or household or stability, something like that. Yeah, that you would be more generally satisfied. That expectation wasn't quite met, but the insistence that it would be there. It's kind of like a promise, and it's a promise. It's not. In it is wrapped up in love and your sense of security. That things would improve on all fronts. You met something here with a brave face, and I do believe there's another person here. I'm not saying single, honey. I'm not. There is a we here. Okay. But yeah, it's going to lend to my stability. It's going to lend to our stability, our household, our structure, our finances. It didn't quite work out that way. but the goal that it would be. Let's see if it gets there. I do see an 8 of Pentacles. I want to see this Judgment. What's this Judgment about? Show me this Judgment, please, for Virgo. Show me this anticipation. What is that? Show me Judgment, please. I kept stuttering on that word in Taurus's video. It was pissing me off. Show me Judgment, please. Show me Judgment, please. Show me Judgment. Show me Judgment. Hanged Man. 10 of Cups. Interesting. 2 of Swords. There's something here about the emotional energy that was suspended between you and your person. There's some confusion as to why. There's some confusion as to why. Like, we're doing what we need to do to secure our feelings between us. 2 of Cups, Ace of Cups, so on. And for our future. But the truth is kind of played out as time has gone by. Something here about Judgment. Okay, the declaration of what actually happened. It is looking linear to me. It often jumps around. Sometimes it's linear, sometimes it's not. That's how energy works. That's how time works. Okay. I know time seems linear, but that depends on your point of view. As I often say in tarot, there are things that have already happened. There are things that have yet to be. Some of you might be right smack in the middle. Some of you might be right. It doesn't really matter that I say past, current, or future. It is what it is. You either resonate with it or you don't. Or for some of you, it is yet to. But there's this kind of like, after all this activity running around, the expectations with good intentions, even though the action was kind of fumbly and disjointed, there were still good intentions here. And now time has passed, and it's kind of like Judgment will out. Here's the truth of the situation. The truth of the situation is Hanged Man with the 10 of Cups. There is a huge suspension of our biggest 10 of Cups value. Our biggest emotional relationship value is currently suspended. And you're confused as to why. The 2 of Swords. We were supposed to generate a great deal of security, direction, ambition, and securing our love for each other in these activities or situation or circumstance. This is coming off heavily as circumstantial to me. And now the time has kind of played out and done its job, it's looking like my emotional cups here are suspended. And I don't know why. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at your moon. What's going on in that moon, please? Piscean energy does not have to be. Of course, like I said, we have a fair amount of Sag here. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, which is you respectively. Your person might be Earth, and we also have Aries. Show me the moon, please. Show me the moon. You're confused. You don't know why. You feel emotionally suspended. Let's take a look. Show me the moon. Show me the moon. Show me the moon. What's Virgo trying to get in touch with? Show me the moon, please. Queen of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. You're wondering if it's not in your mind. Let me know if you're dealing with Cancer. Let's do one more. The Lovers. Could literally be Gemini. 8 of Pentacles. Ah. 8 of Pentacles. You're wondering if this isn't as strong as a connection as you had thought. Okay. You're wondering if okay, so there's something here in your thought space, honey. Under the moon specifically, it's one of your kind of hidden thoughts, you know. 3 of Pentacles. This connection I'm in, why are my feelings so, and that's markedly suspended. 10 of Cups under suspension. Okay. Time has passed and it's Virgo's looking around confused. How come I feel so suspended in my own 10 of Cups? Part of that is your secret moon knowledge. And here it is knowledge as opposed to feeling. Perhaps I secretly suspect with that Queen of Swords, very suspicious. The King, Queen of Swords are. They're highly analytical, so therefore they're subject to skepticism, which is normal. Part of you wonders if maybe this just isn't more like a friendship. That's under your moon. It's not something you've quite come to terms with. I think you've started to suspect it. And that would make sense, Virgo. That would make perfect sense to me. if you feel that you cannot feel your feelings in this connection. It's a mental thing up here, and it's kind of like your secret thought. Perhaps this is more like a working friendship or working acquaintance. Eight of Pentacles with the Lovers. Some of you literally Gemini. Perhaps you've begun to sneakingly suspect this, hence this energy. How can I possibly generate this much activity, right? How can I possibly generate this much activity and have this person be a so-called friend? Right? How could that, how? I see the willingness in you to guide this connection under the context of a relationship. I do. You even look for it, you anticipate it, you even say it is, as Emperor. This will be a stable thing. This will be a stable relationship. It hasn't fully grown to its potential yet. I'm aware of it, but I anticipate that will change. That's literally right here. I take action towards this person whom I love. There's some confusion here about those feelings, but I still take action towards it. It's going to open up. Literally the world with the Ace of Cups. It's going to expand. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's going to expand. So I'm going to take action towards it. Surely. Okay. I've walked away for other things for this person. It feels right. There's passion here. All the elements for chemistry are supposed to fall into place. Time has passed. I don't know how long. But I have all the elements here of a potential relationship, and you are aware of that too. Literally, the idea is that that's going to strengthen in time. I'm waiting for it, Virgo says. I'm waiting for it. Absolutely. But something has revealed itself. And I will say this, and I will give you this. You are aware of the fact that your emotions in this connection are suspended. You just don't know why. Two of Swords. Why? Why? I mean, I'm aware of it. Why do I not feel more in my relationship? I don't get it. Because under the Moon, Queen of Swords, your mind can't help but contemplate, maybe a little bit, there might be an admission here, that this is more of a working connection, friendship, acquaintanceship. It may not be the relationship you thought it was, in other words. Or that you were determined to kind of see it or fix it as. Knights of Pentacles, let's see. Let's see. Show me the Knights of Pentacles, please. Knights of Pentacles, please. Show me the Knights of Pentacles, please. Show me the Knights of Pentacles, please. Show me the Knights of Pentacles, please. Show me that Knight of Pentacles, please. The Fool. The High Priestess. Talking to you again, honey. Your intuition, your spiritual energy as the Fool is trying to open up. It's knocking. Knock, knock, knock. Hey, Virgo. Hey, Virgo. We got feelings, Virgo. And they want to move in a different direction, Virgo. Your spiritual energy is knocking on your door real hard. You got the High Priestess twice with the spiritual energy of the Fool. And of course the Knight of Cups. But it's over the Knight of Pentacles. It's a slow but steady, increasingly loud knock. Hey, Virgo. It's me. Your emotions. We want to go somewhere, Virgo. We want to do something. We want to be felt. We want to be experienced. We just don't know if it's in this particular direction. Let's see. Let's see if Chariot, underlying card of Cancer. But we're holding on. We're holding on to this relationship. We're holding on to this connection. We're not convinced of the direction yet. Okay. All right. All right, honey, let's do it. I still see the Hanged Man for you in future. Let's see on clarification if there isn't some improvement. Okay. Oh, really? Yes. Show me this, please. Show me the Eight of Pentacles, please, for Virgo. Show me the Eight of Pentacles, please, for Virgo. Show me the Eight of Pentacles, please. Show me the Eight of Pentacles, please, for Virgo. Eight of Pentacles, please. Eight of Pentacles. Show me the Eight of Pentacles, please. Show me. Three of Wands. You're still waiting, baby. You're still waiting for things to grow, and it's stressing you out. Okay, so here that I told you, Pentacle for Earth is different. You put a lot into it. It's not just work. It's not just work, and it's not just money. It's the expectations of your feelings and your passions. All right, sometimes I see direct placement like so, but for the most part, the Pentacle energy for Earth is different. There is still the expectation that this literally will grow. Okay, under the moon, there's a mental thought, and it's an uncomfortable one. I give you that, but there's an uncomfortable thought here that says maybe this connection is more like a friendship / acquaintanceship. Right, but we're still waiting, and it literally stresses you out to see the growth. The potential of this. How come I don't feel more for this? I'm in it, I'm giving to it, I'm productive in it, but it's still stressing me out. It could be matters of money. True. Productivity with Earth is always going to be paramount or tied to your feelings for sense of security, of course. But that's why I say Earth is complex. You have a lot built into that Pentacle. So yes, it could be that one of the things is that if you feel that there's an absence of financial security, that's also playing on your emotional suspension. Do you see how they tie into each other? So for some of you, it is a financial security thing, and it's wreaking havoc on how you feel and your experience, your feelings and your experiences in this relationship. For others of you, it is simply you're still looking at the growth for this relationship, and you're still waiting for it to expand into something more meaningful to you. Okay, and it stresses you out. Show me the Hanged Man. Now here for you twice. That big clue, that big indicator, Ten of Cups over the Hanged Man with the Two of Swords. I know I'm having a hard time accessing my feelings for this connection, but why? Okay, show me the Hanged Man. Let's see if we get a little more insight. Show me that Hanged Man, please, for Virgo. Okay, show me that Hanged Man, please, for Virgo. Let's do one more. Hanged Man, please. What are you trying to show me real bad? Queen of Wands. Yeah, strength for some of you. Some of you have very strong fire markers in your chart. Show me the Hanged Man, please. Also the indication of impassion, wanting direction, right? Wanting passion, wanting direction to get out of the Hanged Man for some of you. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. It's like Six of Wands. There's this idea of, just move forward. The Hanged Man. It feels like nothing's happening or being generated in terms of that stronger sense of offer, stronger sense of direction, be it work, career, or love. Again, for you, it could be a combination of things. Still waiting on this expansion because it hasn't happened and you're exhausted, but I'm like, I'm going to give it another crack. Nine of Wands. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. And I know I will feel better eventually. It's something that you feel a pretty strong conviction of. What this feels better to you, I don't know. Could be security or just the proof of expansion of this relationship and having it, giving it more context and meaning. You want to get out of this Hanged Man energy. I know you do, but it ties back to your feelings. Okay? And, your feelings are a little uncomfortable in this suspension. Either you don't feel like you have the security that you need to thrive emotionally in this relationship, or you're still looking around for that proof of expansion in this connection. And you're not getting it. It's still under Hanged Man. FYI, for some of you, you have passed up on other offers because you still feel like you can get more out of this connection. That's for some of you, not all of you. Show me this Ten of Wands, please. It's frustrating, Virgo, honey. It's frustrating. Your energy is asking you to make a decision. I told you that intuition's knocking real hard, baby. It's knocking real hard. Show me this Ten of Wands, please. Let's see if we can get some resolution for you. Show me this Ten of Wands, please, for Virgo. Show me this Ten of Wands, please, for Virgo. Show me this Ten of Wands, please, for Virgo. Show me the Ten of Wands. Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Page of Swords. Okay, I'm sorry. I wish I could give you something more conclusive. I wish I could. Your resolution seems to be, it's a strain at this point in the future, but I'm keeping my eye on it, making sure things are balanced. You know, it's interesting. In the absence of your feelings, you keep relying on your pentacle world to kind of dictate your comfort level, which I will point out to you, you're not comfortable in at all. But again, in the absence of your feelings being present, okay, kind of suspecting maybe, right, that this might actually be a working friendship. I don't think you're quite ready to pull that out of your hat or your moon energy yet. You still are trying to fit yourself into this connection in the future, and the idea is if I can at least feel stable in it, I'll have that. Your emotions are still absent. And it's like you're still, honey, you're still waiting to feel comfortable in this connection, to see proof of its growth. And I'll keep an eye on it, even though it's causing you a serious amount of strain. So that's why, hence, you're opening up with a decision to make regarding the energy towards this connection, and your intuition is like asking you to show, I know you got a fire streak in you, honey. I see it. I've seen it. I've seen you pull fire out your pocket a couple of times. When you have an idea of what to do, you seem to default to fire. Okay, that's where your ambition is. That's where your sense of direction is. Okay, and it's like you can't access that ambition or sense of direction because your feelings are suspended for this connection, and you don't know why. You don't know why. I'll tell you why right here. This connection may not be what you want it to be. But you still are contributing to it. You're still wanting and wishing for it to be more. And the idea is Virgo's energy is saying, I at least want to get comfortable in it. I at least want to get comfortable in it. It's practical at this point. Can I at least get comfortable in it? If I can't have that much feeling for it, I at least want to find myself in it. And I can and I will if I give it enough time and diligence, if I continue to fight for it and contribute for it. I know my energy can at least feel more comfortable in it. Meanwhile, over here, I got your Knight of Pentacles trying to sneak off in another direction where your actual emotions are. Your intuition is knocking on you real hard to feel feelings in another direction. Or to at least come to terms with the feelings you have for this person or this connection. But I don't see you in that space of confrontation. I don't. I would like it if you did. Because this Ten of Wands is the future. Yeah, things are still hard. Nine of Wands, I'm still fighting that fight. There has not been much growth at all in that comfort zone that I'm looking for. But I'm still confident that if I keep fighting my fight, I'll find myself in this connection eventually. So I'm just going to resolve to keep my eye on it. Okay? Make sure at least it's bare minimum balanced, if nothing else. But it's still a strain, so how balanced can this actually be? I think you're trying to fit yourself into a box that doesn't really fit you. Your intuition's knocking on you real hard, Virgo. I hope you can answer that. Because your energy, which I'm telling you, I'm looking at a Virgo who's got a fire streak in there somewhere. And is saying, that part of you is screaming, hey, make a decision. Make a decision. I hope you get into that space where you can hear it, honey. I do. And that's if it's resonating with you. And if it's not, then don't accept it. Check your other placements or I'll catch you on the next one. You know, real tarot reflects real life. I do hope you have more resolution, and that's if it's speaking to you. Your intentions up here are wonderful. They're phenomenal. They are. I see you putting in max effort for hope, really. Hope of the future. And Virgo, honey, that's never a bad thing. That's never a bad thing. You wanted all the right things. You do. You want all the right things. You want all the right things. You do. I think you're trying to apply them to someone that you generally feel okay about. You want bigger picture concepts on someone who's kind of like, eh. You know what I'm saying? And I understand the thinking. Why would I be putting this much work into a person, situation, or circumstance unless I had the best intentions and love for this person? Huh? Was that you talking, or was that your Emperor talking? There's hope here. It's perpetual hope. I'm doing a lot of work for this, and I expect the best out of it. I'm confident of that. I've seen that many times. Again, it's the best possible thinking. It's the best possible actions with all the best possible intentions. But the output keeps coming out half-assed. Your expectations are not meeting the reality with this person. I'm not saying your efforts are half-assed. I'm saying the results you're getting are half-assed. It's like, I know I will expand in our security. I anticipate it. Comfort, security, it's all here. It's not where I want it to be, true, but it's just a matter of time. I'm taking action towards this love. I have a lot of questions about it, but I don't really want to think about it. I'm just kind of attacking this blindly. But I anticipate it's going to open up into a bigger cavity or space for love. I've had to go through things with this person that required me to change. Why else would I have done that? Unless I was willing to heal and show sense of direction to this. Again, it's like... And the truth of it all, honey, why can I not feel my feelings? Because a part of you whispers, maybe because this connection isn't what you think it is. Maybe it's more like a friend or a working acquaintance. I do hope you can get into a space of seeing this and recognizing it instead of trying to force yourself to fit into a box that may not really be for you. Okay? Okay. Show me, please, is there any significant time frames? Any significant time checks, please? I'm seeing a lot of 9s. September could be important. And of course, that's 9, 18, 27. Anything else, please? Sag season might be important. Next Sag season. 9. I've been getting that a lot for folks. Virgo season, of course. You. Heavy emphasis on the 9 lately for a lot of folks. 15, Capricorn energy does not have to be, but it could be by next Capricorn season. We see something in terms of possibly security, comfort zone. I don't know. It could simply be that you might have some very strong Capricorn in your chart, and that's what tells you or dictates your actions. You know, that insistence, it has to be just so for my comfort level, or this is correct for me. I don't know. 15 reduces to 6, which goes or puts us into Cancerian season. Okay. 10 October for some of you. 19th might be important. There's that Hanged Man again, Piscean energy. It may not be until December or less than, you know. I'd like to see more for you, but this is where it is, okay? And I'm not going to force it. And like I said, it either resonates with you or it doesn't, you know. But 2 of Wands, there's that current decision. Reflecting out upon the world, trying to answer a question. First, you have to allow yourself to ask the question before you can answer it, honey. I just know your intuition wants you to do something. Your energy wants to do something. There you go. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I wish I could see more, honey, but this is what real tarot looks like, you know. This is what real tarot looks like. A lot of inconvenient truths. And like I said, if it's not yours, don't accept it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I feel like there's something here. I have no reason to pull this deck, but I feel like there's something here. Anything here, please, for Virgo? Boat. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on closure issues. That idea of anticipation, the 3 of Wands, that I'm going to arrive to where I need to be is very strong in this Virgo. I eventually will expand in this relationship that makes sense to me, or at bare minimum, I will feel comfortable in. And in so doing, my feelings will eventually follow. You know, it's kind of like that. I'll arrive to where I need to be. Boat. Anything else, please? Not enough. Yeah. There's the anticipation of more back here. But at some point, you need to come to terms with the fact that if you're experiencing this, Virgo, honey, there's not enough feeling in you, not a sense of direction, not enough sense of direction for you in this connection and your comfort in it. It's not enough. So here we have the anticipation versus the reality to what we were talking about earlier. That's enough. Is there anything else here, please? All right. Let's pull from the Lenormand Bluebird. Show me, Virgo. Show me Virgo, please. There's something in here for Virgo. 22, crossroads, decision making, 2 of Wands. You understand? A road in the open reveals the best way. Choose wisely your path to avoid any dismay. Follow your dreams with faith and precision. All will be clear once you've made your decision. Okay? You don't have to choose this just because at some point in your recent past you said that, no, this is correct. Take a look around at the evidence, and can you actually see yourself in this connection in a way that feels good to you, is comfortable to you, and allows you to thrive, and allows you to feel your feelings. Okay? Number 22, by the way, 22nd might be important to some of you. The tree of life. Okay, I know, we're looking for that expansion. We're looking to establish our roots, and you really, or at least you've convinced yourself that you really have to follow this particular pathway and that you will eventually see yourself in it. Anything else, please? 27, letter. The 27th simply might be important to some of you, by the way. Letter. This surprise letter from a place remote brings good news from a friend. I'm getting heavily the word friend off this one. Who wrote? If the words portend a stormy sky, sadness will suit. I'm sorry, this is a very small print. Sadness will soon much intensify. There might be someone whom you are communicating with that is helping you or will help you understand or clarify your thoughts. Perhaps they've been through it before. Perhaps you're running this by somebody about your feelings or absence of feelings and how you can't get comfortable in this connection and why, oh why, oh why, because you put all this work into it, but you're not getting much in it or out of it. Or rather, simply you cannot feel your feelings in it, and why can't you feel secure in it? You had all these hopes, dreams, and expectations, so why? Okay? If you have someone who kind of meets that friendship standard where you can talk to them about this and they won't judge you, or perhaps they've been through it before, where they put all this kind of work into a relationship just to find out they no longer feel the same, I would recommend corresponding with that person. Okay? If you're not in a place where you can open up about this to your partner, I would suggest outreaching to that particular person for some of you. Okay, the gentleman, number 28. Again, the 28th might be important to you. This principal card shows a man, tried and true, held high in regard. He tells fortunes for you. And upon your behest, if the cards are read well, the worst and the best the cards will foretell. In other words, take what resonates, leave what does not. For those of you who resonate this, you will hear it correctly, even at its worst moments. That also applies to the happiness. So, it applies to this reading. There's truth in it, especially the hard parts. And like I said, either resonates for you or it doesn't. If I wanted to blow smoke up your ass, Virgo, I'd lie to you and tell you everything's just fine, when it's clearly not. That means there's always the potential to change and to make decisions make decisions that are in our best interest. And to save us and our energy and our best wills and intentions and our best love for other things, for better things. It's not just me. You might be watching tarot in general, and what you've been seeing might be making you uncomfortable. It's not just me. It might be other things. Some of you might have recently had a tarot reading done privately. This might be confirmation of that too. Show me. More of that Sag energy, the arrow. That's their arrow, but aim true, of course. Always aim true. Dragon, Aries, Leo, Sag. Chakra alignment. Some of you do not feel in alignment with yourselves. I agree. It's time to get back into alignment. Some of you are deeply spiritual, or you have Jewish ancestry, as indicated by the palm hand, which is the spiritual energy in the general sense, is the palm hand. This is the idea of human signature and where humans meet energetically, okay, in many different ways, but this is the most common form in which we identify, all right? But also within that palm hand is the 6-point Star of David. So for some of you, yes, Jewish ancestry. Okay, what does your spiritual root speak to you? The stingray, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I always love the stingray. It's so sweet. L, and then the bull. Could be dealing with Taurus. You might have some strong Taurus in your chart. Okay, anything else, please? Wait, is that an L or a Z? Okay, I always have to figure out which way this is pointing. No, so in that case it's an L. Okay, very good. I will never get script charms again. Just plain font lettering from now on. Oh, goodness. Okay. P. David. I don't know why I said that. I did just say the Star of David so naturally, but there's a D here, but I said David specifically. So for some of you, yes, your name is David. Okay. I love my dogs. Some of you have dogs and you absolutely love them. I agree. Pets are family. I absolutely agree with you. X. Planet and stars. Aquarian energy does not have to be. But yes, aim for the stars, the planets. Handcuff, single handcuff, you're missing your mate, or you feel that you're missing your mate. And then the lightning bolt, representation of that tower energy. Could be dealing with Scorpio, but that's not the point. It's more about the realization of the thing. Strong realization. Okay, I think that's enough. Virgo. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.